This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Have you ever wanted to own a Rolex but felt put off by the lengthy wait times? You are not the only one. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, we will reveal the waitlist durations for popular Rolex models, helping you plan your purchase and get ready for your watch journey. We will be breaking down the average wait times and examining the factors that affect them. So, get ready to dive into the Rolex world and find out how long you might have to wait for your dream watch. If you still need to subscribe to our channel, we encourage you to do so now to stay updated on our future videos. Let us discuss what it is like to join the legendary Rolex waitlist. First off, diving into this is not for the faint-hearted because you're in for quite a wait, possibly a couple of years, and that is just the beginning. The demand for these watches far exceeds the supply, stretching waitlists to epic lengths. Securing a Rolex is more of a marathon than a sprint. Understanding this process is crucial if you dream of having a shiny new Rolex on your wrist. Walking into a Rolex store and expecting to leave with a top model is like hoping to win the lottery on your first try. It is optimistic but not strategic. These waitlists are more like a backstage line at a concert. Knowing the right people and how long you have been waiting matters. And let us be honest, not all dealers will be transparent about your position in line. Sometimes, you might get the classic we're all-out response before you even get your hopes up. The duration of the Rolex waitlist depends on several factors: the specific watch sought, the business practices of authorized dealers, and the strength of the buyer's relationship with the dealer. Waiting times can range from several years for highly sought-after models like the Daytona or GMT Master 2 to just a couple of months for models such as the Datejust or Oyster Perpetual. So, without further ado, let us start talking about these Rolex watches. Rolex GMT Master 2. Born in 1955, this watch quickly became a must-have for world travelers and professional pilots. More than just a timekeeper, it was a jet-setter's best friend. By 1959, Rolex had partnered with Pan Am, making the GMT Master the go-to watch for aviators everywhere. Fast forward to 1982, and we see a milestone with a game-changing feature. A new movement that allowed the hour hand to move independently, making it easy to manage time zones as effortlessly as a pilot's smooth landing. If you are thinking about acquiring one, patience is key, as a waitlist can range from 12 to 24 months. This watch remains a hot item, but good things come to those who wait, especially when it is a watch that has practically got wings. Rolex Sky Dweller. Now, let us talk about the Rolex Sky Dweller. Launched in 2012, this watch is a marvel of engineering, boasting a stack of patents and innovations. Essentially, it is a traveler's companion, featuring a clever off-center disc to track dual time zones and the Saros annual calendar, making life easier across different time zones. If you are eyeing the Sky Dweller, be prepared for a bit of a wait, anywhere from 8 to 24 months. Rolex Daytona. Let us turn our next attention to a classic. The Rolex Daytona first debuted in 1963 and has been iconic ever since. This watch is a piece of history on your wrist, especially the Paul Newman reference 6239, which is a collector's dream. This model harks back to the golden era of racing, debuting as the first of its kind with an eye-catching dial linked to the star himself. It is like owning a piece of the Daytona racetrack, featuring professional-grade elements such as a tachometric scale and robust movement. However, getting your first-hand one of these is no easy feat. You could be waiting anywhere from 1 to 3 years, depending on how the stars align in the world of Rolex. Rolex Oyster Perpetual. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual is the cornerstone of the Rolex family. Its roots trace back to the original Oyster in 1926, which revolutionized watchmaking with its waterproof case. The Oyster Perpetual maintains a classy design that is both straightforward and elegant in all of its functions. While it might not be as flashy as some of its siblings, do not be deceived. Acquiring one usually takes about 6 to 12 months. It is like the quiet kid in class who surprises you with their depth, understated but undeniably impressive. Rolex Day-Date. Switching gears to the Rolex Day-Date, also known as the President's Watch. Launched in 1956, this trailblazer was the first to display both the date and the day of the week in full text right on the dial. Only available in the most luxurious metals, like gold and platinum, this watch epitomizes luxury. If you're looking to join the waitlist, be prepared for a long haul. It is anywhere from 6 to 36 months. And let us not forget the latest addition, the puzzle dial, which is quite the conversation starter. This playful yet posh feature might mean an even longer wait. Rolex Datejust. Next is the Rolex Datejust, which made its debut in 1945. This watch boasts unique features, being the first self-winding, waterproof chronometer with the bold innovation of displaying the date at 3 o'clock, which is a groundbreaking feature at the time, and still impressive up to this date. It combines all the best Rolex innovations in a timeless design. If you're aiming for one, the waitlist is about 3 to 6 months, which is not bad for a piece of history. Plus, it is like wearing a piece of mid-20th century elegance on your wrist, but even cooler. Rolex Explorer. The Rolex Explorer debuted in 1953, making a significant impact on the historic ascent of Mount Everest, wearing Rolex timepieces. To celebrate this monumental achievement, Rolex launched the Explorer that same year, and it has remained popular with adventurers and high-profile individuals ever since. If you're aiming to acquire one, expect a wait of about 6 to 18 months. It's a small price to pay for a piece of mountaineering history that look as impressive at a royal gala as it does on a rugged trail. Rolex Sea-Dweller. Diving deeper, let us talk about the Rolex Sea-Dweller. This heavyweight champion of the deep seas debuted in 1967, designed specifically for hardcore divers. Fast forward to its 50th anniversary in 2017, and it received a significant upgrade, enhancing both its deep-sea capabilities and style. If you're looking to get one, be prepared for a wait of 3 to 18 months. Rolex Submariner. Next up is the Rolex Submariner, making its debut in 1953 and officially launching at Baselworld in 1954. This watch set the standard for dive watches as the first to offer water resistance up to 100 meters. Today, it remains at the forefront of Rolex's sports collection, combining exceptional design with top-tier functionality. If you're aiming to get a Submariner, expect a wait time of around 6 to 12 months. Rolex 1908. Now, let us discuss one of the latest models on the scene, the Rolex 1908 collection, unveiled at the recent Watches and Wonders event. This series takes a fresh approach, following in the footsteps of the Cellini line, but with a twist. As a newcomer, getting on the waitlist for these models is challenging, which is tough, but possible. Expectations suggest a minimum wait of 6 months. The balancing act between demand and supply is evident at Rolex, where production is capped at around 1 million watches annually, meaning these waitlists are not likely to disappear anytime soon. These are just averages, and the actual wait time can depend on several factors, including your relationship with the authorized dealer. It is also best to check on the specific watch model and its availability and overall market demand. For the most up-to-date information, it is always best to contact an authorized Rolex dealer directly. Understanding the waitlist durations for top Rolex models provides insight into the enduring allure and demand for these timepieces. From the iconic Submariner to the prestigious Daytona and GMT Master 2, enthusiasts and collectors alike navigate waitlists that reflect both the scarcity and the desirability of these watches. As Rolex continues to balance production with global demand, the waitlists serve as a testament to the enduring appeal and prestige associated with owning a Rolex watch. What are your thoughts on the current Rolex models we discussed in this video? We would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Thank you for watching The Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.